Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. The other day, Mase and Cameron were having a conversation on their show, and while they were talking, Mase disclosed that after attending Biggie's mom, Valletta Wallace's funeral, he's now had a little change of heart, and now he wouldn't mind going to see P. Diddy in jail.
What's the word Cindy saying? You puffed up today, man. You puffed up. How was Miss Wallace's funeral, man?
Oh, that was a real It was interesting. It was good, but then it was also like heartfelt because while I was sitting there, I was thinking it felt like a end of an era.
Right. The one thing I heard you was sitting next to Puff's son and y'all ain't want to sit next to each other. That's what niggas was telling me in the streets. I'm just saying, I wasn't there. I was just wondering. I heard they put y'all by each other and y'all ain't really, the vibe wasn't right. I don't mean to turn a somber situation into
friends like these.
No, you know I got niggas watching you wherever you go. I gotta make sure you safe, man. I got eyes on you wherever you know. I got eyes on you, and now you a hot commodity. I gotta make sure you being watched, man.
I mean, you know, I saw him. I think we looked at each other, but I don't think he saw me. I would have said what's up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if my name was on the list, I'd go visit Puff, you know?
No, that's what I was about to. I wasn't going to ask you that, but that's interesting because I didn't know where it was at. Because somebody told me it's like Mason, Puff's son names kind of posted sitting next to each other. It wasn't no problem because you could feel it. Pause, like, but that's interesting. You would go see Puff?
Yeah, I would visit him, make sure he was good, you know.
Why didn't you do it when he was out? Why you didn't make sure he was good? Why you make sure he was good when he wasn't in there? Why you waiting until he get in there to make sure he good?
These are the times where you need people to check up and make sure you're good, you know. And not that I condone anything that they're alleging them to have done. Is just until they prove it, you know, you kind of want to make sure that you don't be like one of those people that somebody did good for you. He didn't do all bad. He did some good. So
we definitely
did some good.
We definitely live in a country, a society that is not innocent till proven guilty, is guilty till proven innocent.
Yeah. So
people already ostracize you, put you on the microscope for things that you're accused of, knowing if you're not accused of, well, but not knowing if you're guilty or not. So I get where you're coming from.
And listen, I ain't talking about the tape stuff and all of that. I'm talking about just the musical side, giving me an opportunity. I think as a person of class, you definitely got to show up and sit somewhere in the court if they let you.
No, I dig that 100%. You think he innocent?
I don't know.
Now, after Mase said that he wouldn't mind traveling down to MDC to pay Diddy a visit, a whole lot of people jumped in the comment section, and one person was like, yo, Mase be flip-flopping like a mother cuffer, and then somebody else was like, nah, Mase is the bigger man. Personally, I don't really think that this is a flip-flop for Mase, because you have to remember that after Mase left the music business, he went down to Atlanta and became a pastor for mad years. And as a pastor, sometimes you gotta go into the jails and minister to people whether or not you agree with what they did or not. So to me, this isn't really a flip-flop. But let me know what you think. Do you believe that Mase is flip-flopping, or do you think Mase is actually the bigger man? Let me know in the comment section below, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, one person who's not out there contemplating whether or not he should do a Diddy visit is Kanye, because Kanye's already over there doing his Diddy check-ins. As a matter of fact, the other day Kanye West posted a long behind video of him talking to Diddy on the phone, in which Diddy was thanking Kanye for being one of the only people who looked out for him and his kids when he got locked up. Now, while Diddy was talking to Kanye, he seemed to be very optimistic about seeing a lighter day again, because he was on the phone like, yeah, when I get back out, we gonna be doing it big, because it's all about the fun and the good vibes.
Tell you the real from the front line, you know what I'm saying? It's wicked, so you be careful.
Yeah.
We can't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? I need you out there, you feel me?
Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, have some stories Yeah. Having no fun in there. Get behind the mic, have fun, chop up the samples, get back on your hit vibe, have some fun, get back to smiling. Yeah. These other motherfuckers, they're wasting your time, B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Wasting your motherfucking time, you know what I'm saying? So put that love in your heart, man, and enjoy yourself, man. When I get out there, I'm gonna see you tear down the stadium. I need to see you back on that stage and actually rapping it, performing and everything. I be dreaming of that shit.
Yeah, it's time for me to just grab the mic and get back on. It's like I love music again. There was a time when it's just like everything was so frustrating. I can't explain it. But,
Jump into your bag, man. Jump into your bag. We're gonna have years and decades to fight these books. Right now, enjoy your life. It's just coming from God to you.
Right.
Enjoy your life. Fall back in love like when you was making the beats at the shop, coming to Daddy's house and rock studio and just chop them shits up, bring that SP1200 out, nigga, the MPC, and have a good time and say the world and all the bullshit, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So I love you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks again, and I'm gonna see you soon, man.
Yeah, yes sir. That's how it's gonna be. You gonna definitely beat this shit. Yeah, sir. And that's it.
That's all, baby. But I'm gonna make sure I call you back or something. It'd be good to hear your voice again.
Yeah.
Like 59 more days before trial, so I'll just be touching and to tap into your energy or something.
Yeah.
Play me some shit over the phone, give me some fucking life. It's sad to pop up Daddy in jail. It's sad to pop.
Shit, insane.
The devil is a liar. Word up, baby.
Coming out though.
Yeah, man. But I love you once again, man. I'm gonna let y'all go and get back to some fun, man. I don't wanna bring your vibration down.
Never.
Keep it in a high frequency, man. You keep doing everything you're doing, man. You got that fucking freedom. And when I get out and I get that fucking freedom, whew,
Right.
I'm not kidding about nothing but motherfucking being happy. And I want you to feel that.
Yeah.
I want y'all to have that for yourselves, man.
Yeah. Yes sir. Yeah, yes sir. That's it.
Oh, I know now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking care of my kids, man. Cause ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? That meant so much. You know what I'm saying? That you reached out to them and took them under your wing while I'm in this one. I appreciate you. Word up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel the love, man. For real. I feel the love. For real. It means so much to me. This right here is crazy. You be careful out there because they definitely trying to end us. You feel me?
Yeah.
They can't do it. They can't do it. They ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to beat this shit and get next to you.
Yeah.
We gonna raise our families and become the kings that we supposed to be. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But words can't explain how much it means to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me and us, they do anything to get you. That's the level of appreciation that I have. It's just like taking care of my son. That's some like next up big brother shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to do that. You taking my son and like damn, big brother father figure to him means a lot, you know?
Man, I appreciate that, man. Yeah. And the way you are as a father, man, it's just like I look up to the relationship that y'all got. You know, just even I just always love the way the connection y'all had, or this connection you got.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you know, the love that they need, just like it just means so much, bro. For real, I see it in your face. You know what I'm saying? And hug you and thank you and show you for the rest of your life how much you appreciate it and always be there for you.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. But I just feel like as a community, like we got to take the responsibility to, you you know, just for us. Just all us. It's like we a family. Everybody has been taken in by this fame, media, music, everything. Yo, Doug.
I thought we was all family, man. I really thought that. You know what I'm saying? You right now, you the only family I got. The only family I see. You feel me?
Yeah.
I always spoke up for everybody, you know. And, you know, I ain't bitter or nothing. I'm just telling you how it is because you're the only one. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you're the only one that came to get me, that's all I can do is say, like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time everybody try to attack us, I'm always riding.
Yeah, absolutely. I just felt that energy. It's like something was channeling through me. You know how it be when I like get in that mode and it's like, you gotta do it.
Yeah. Jump into your bag and thanks for the short job look too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely, we gotta keep that going. When I got my website, it's ready. They gave it back to me actually.
Oh brother, spare me. Everything's a marketing ploy. Earlier this week, Kanye drops the song with his daughter Northwest on the song with Diddy. Now, all of a sudden out of the blue, these two are on the phone chatting it up like they're best friends. Yo, let me know something. Are Diddy and Kanye living somewhere in La La Land? Or do you think that it's absolutely possible that Diddy could beat these charges, get back out on the streets, and resume business as usual and pick up where he left off? I mean, really, is that a possibility? Or is Diddy going to be walking around with the Scarlet D on his chest for the rest of his life, even if a jury of 12 of his peers finds him not guilty? Let me know in the comments. Now, the other day, Kemp jumped online because she had a PSA for all you women who take your sons into the nail salon. Kemp said you need to stop taking your sons into all of these female spaces because when you do that, you're feminizing your sons so that when they grow up, they're all on TikTok twerking like this.
Them boys, keep them from under you. Keep them close to you, but let them go with their daddies now, I'm telling you. I'm listening to you, and I'm listening to you, but I don't hear you. Y'all like to get your makeup and sit around with the churns. Like I was at the nail shop the other day, and this girl in there, the beautifulest little boy. He's sitting around, he looking around, he don't know what's going on. You can tell he ain't never been no nail shop. He's like about 6 years old. He looking around at everybody. He don't know what's going on. He sat in that chair next to her. He was sitting in the chair behind where the guests sit at. He sat in that chair, that nails thing, and I seen him. He would have putting his hands in the thing like this. He doing everything she doing. I said, you know what? Why she bring that baby in here, man? I didn't never bring my children to no beauty parlors and no nails places and stuff like that. You to go with your grandma if your pappy ain't available. Get around me with that, dog. You don't have no business in here with me. For real. All you doing is watching what I'm doing, then you gonna be wanting to do it. Dog, I'm so sick of y'all cheering around here doing these cartwheels and sounding like girls and stuff like that. I ain't saying that. You listen. LGBTQB, XRZ. I love y'all. Y'all my nieces / nephews too. You my yeffies. Well, I don't even know what to call you. You my nephews. You my nephews. You my nephews. You my nephews. Because you either don't know if you want to be a niece or a nephew or a niece, so you my nephews.
This chick said nephesis. Anyhow, while I don't think that a young boy accompanying his mom to the nail salon once or twice or 3 times is going to turn little Timmy into little Tammy, I do agree with Tia Kemp when she says that young boys and young men really do need to spend more time in the presence of men because the atmosphere, energy, and conversation is different. For example, there's a big difference between sitting in the salon with your mom while she's sitting over there talking about Shamia's $9 million mansion on Real Housewives of Atlanta this season and being in a barbershop with your pops while he argues with his boys about which one of these ladies gave a better lap dance.
Just wanna kiss you, so I can taste you, ride you, baby.
Yo, did Ciara just do a backflip into this dude's lap while putting on librarian glasses? Oh my goodness, they make it harder for the rest of us, because I'm not doing all of that. I got arthritis. Anyhow, fellas, which one of those ladies do you want the lap dance from? And I know, there's a dude sitting out there right now who's like, Sauce, what are you doing? I'm sitting next to my wife right now. Okay, sneak and let me know your answer in the comment section later. Alright, so we got on that topic because we were talking about Tia Kemp, talking about how we need to raise our boys. And then I started saying that boys need to be around men. And then we started talking about the lap dances. But let's get back to the rearing of our kids. Because Boosie Badass says that in his house, he don't play when it comes to raising kids. And no 15-year-old is gonna walk into his house smoking marijuana or smelling like marijuana. Boosie said that when you're 18 it's different, but at 15, don't even try it. And I know, somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, Sauce, what in the world is wrong with you? Why do you keep saying a word like that? Listen, y'all know darn well that on this good app, there are certain things that you can't say. So for today, it's marijuana. Check out what Boosie had to say.
Smoking weed is not a pathway to syrup.
Bro, yes it is.
Weed is to clear up glaucoma.
I'm telling you, not in these kids. It is a high. Every time I see him, I test him.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah.
But not for though.
Why? My son ain't finna be smoking no motherfucking weed at 15.
Hold on, Boosie.
You turning into me.
Boosie.
Oh, you me now. No.
You not letting your kid smoke weed at 15?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Weed is a natural herb.
Well, you don't know about how Boosie raised his household.
Okay, I think people will be surprised.
I'm a Southern Baptist. My grandpa was a preacher.
Wait, Boosie
now
Badass.
When you're 18.
Boosie Badass is not a Southern Baptist preacher. Wait, you serious? You don't let your kids smoke weed?
No,
at 15? Boosie, you was smoking weed at 15?
It doesn't
14?
matter. My father was gone. My father died when I was 14.
Wait, Zach, hold on, Zach.
I had excuses.
Right.
You have a mother and a father.
Right.
And the object to raise your children, you not gonna be what I was. And that's the first step. You smoke weed, then you go on sip serve, then you gonna get the ecstasy.
Smoking weed is not.
Then I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Oh my goodness, I agree with Boosie 100%. Listen, you can do whatever you want when you're 18, but when you're under 18, you're not doing that in my presence. And what's crazy is that these kids today are built different. Because when we were young, you and your friends wanted to do a little something, go get high. You go around the corner, sneak, smoke a little something. Then you come in the house looking straight ahead with the glazed eyes so that your parents don't realize you're high. But nowadays, these kids will just roll up on you, rolling a backwards, talking about, Auntie, can I get $5 for some Wendy's? No, ninja, you spent your $5. Listen, let me tell you something. Back in the days when I first started teaching, I got sent to a ghetto behind school, and it was my first day in the classroom. So I walk in and I tell the kids, I'm like, okay, take out your papers and your pencils. And the kid in the back row takes out some rolling papers and starts rolling a fat one right there on the desk. So I walk over to him and I'm like, excuse me, sir, what in the world do you think you're doing? And this dude looked at me with a straight face, and he was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I take better notes when I'm high. I was like, oh my goodness, what part of the game is this? And he looked at me as if to say, why are you interrupting my process? Listen, let me know down below. Do you agree with Boosie when he says that smoking marijuana in his household is a no-no if you're under the age of 18? And just so you know, even though smoking a little something has been legalized in some states, it's still illegal to smoke a little something in other states even if you're over the age of 18, which is something that New York rapper Benny the Butcher found out the hard way the other day when he was driving through GA.
Oh, there are marijuana states which gives problems. Smoke the blunt. Hey man, marijuana's not legal in Georgia. All right. Go ahead, Joe. Talk the attitude, man. It's not the attitude. Y'all just wasting our time because y'all think this is a blunt. Well, how are you, sir? All right. See your driver's license, please. The reason I stopped you is your speed. Measure your speed at 84 miles an hour in a 60-mile-an-hour zone. Doesn't change back to 70 until you get down there. You're still in the construction zone. Oh, really? Okay. All right. Is this a rental? Yes. All right. Just wait right here for me. Do a PC search.
The officer was writing a ticket for speeding when another officer approached the vehicle and noticed the smell of marijuana. This gave them probable cause to search the vehicle. I got one detained.
tear this shit up. I got you. Oh, there marijuana stage, which gets problems. We smoked the blunt.
That's our problem.
Marijuana is legal. Y'all want to tear this shit up and stop us? Go ahead. Go ahead, tear it up. That's what y'all do it.
Hey, man, marijuana's not legal in Georgia.
All right, so it's a blunt. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Drop the attitude, man.
That's not the attitude. Y'all just wasting our time because y'all think this is a blunt. Go ahead. What we doing?
It's illegal in Georgia.
Okay, so let's hurry up.
Don't hurry me up. Go ahead and let me see some ID. It's called fair to identify in the state of Georgia.
The officers had enough and decided to place the driver in handcuffs after marijuana was found in the vehicle.
You need to quit running your mouth, dude. You're going to end up in jail. What's the name of the guy in the hat over there?
Jeremy.
Jeremy what?
He's an artist.
He's an artist? Well, if you're a manager...
I was just going to say, we're not assholes. We're coming from the wedding.
He is.
I don't know.
He is.
He's probably in a bad mood.
I don't care if he's in a bad mood. I don't give a damn if he's an artist. All right? Gives two shits at this point. We're just doing our job. So, what's his last name?
You got to ask him. It's Penny. He knows his last name.
It's what?
Can't he give you his last name, sir?
No, he's being difficult. So, what's his name? You guys are extending this out. You're even worse about it than he is.
His name is Jeremy Pennick.
Jeremy what?
Pennick.
Pennick.
Yes.
Oh, they told me you can have like a less than an ounce. Oh, because when we was in the airport and it was like I had like a little bag of weed in my car. I mean, in my car, in my suitcase, and they told me you could only the police in the airport, Atlanta airport. He told me you could have under an ounce, or I can't remember the number. Oh,
it's illegal in the state of Georgia. So, you know, all it is right now, it gives us enough probable cause to search the vehicle, detain you, identify everybody in the vehicle, and then you guys will be on your way. Acting up is making it drag out longer.
No, I know it's only one going on weed in there. I said I know it's only one road.
My wife, she a gangster. We are not doing that. We're not doing that. You gotta whisper to her. She not gonna say nothing to me. That's my wife. She's a gangster.
He's famous. He's a famous rapper. So he gets annoyed every time.
See what?
Bothering him. Huh?
He gets what bothering him?
He gets annoyed like when he feel like the police is pointing out black people.
How did we know you were black? At 84 miles an hour in a 60 mile an hour zone, all we see is a car.
I didn't say me, I said him.
Let me tell you something. This right here is a classic example of how not to act when you get pulled over in Georgia. First off, how you going to tell them what their laws are in their state? And then two, why are you over there huffing and puffing when you know darn well that you were in that car puffing and puffing? Then, to make matters worse, why are you sitting over there telling the cops that your wife is mad gangster and she's not going to say anything? And then, your gangster wife is sitting over there talking about he's just upset because he thinks y'all are racist and y'all pulled us over. And then when the cop is like, who, you think that? She's like, no, he thinks that. Oh my goodness, not the low-key snitch. Well, anyhow, after the interaction with the cops, Benny the Butcher got a ticket for the marijuana and also was arrested for driving with no license, which is crazy because from the looks of it, wasn't a white guy driving and Benny the Butcher was sitting in the back seat? Wow, I'm just over here shaking my head, but that's Georgia for you. Listen, when I was younger, I used to go down south to visit my great-grandmother in Florida, and my great-grandmother taught me something that was very important, and it was this. When we would be leaving the house, she would always remind us, she would be like, baby, just remember, this is not New York, this is the South. And you knew that depending on where you were going, you might have to adjust your attitude, because when you were driving through some of those sundown towns, you had to follow the rules of the location. Now, similar to my great-grandmother, Safari is also on this here internet sharing some wisdom with black people. Safari jumped online and he wrote, I just found out how much Chrome Heart costs. Black people, please, don't tell me y'all spending $10K for jeans. I refuse to believe this. That's ridiculous. What the cuff? Fashion over me, please. Let me tell you something, I'm right with Safari, because I can't understand for the life of me why some people are running out and paying $10,000 for some Levi's jeans. Listen people, denim is denim, and I can almost guarantee you, even though I've never sported a pair of chrome heart jeans, I can almost guarantee you that there's no difference between a Levi's 505, a Levi's 550, and a pair of chrome hearts, except for some patches. So you mean to tell me you're paying $9,950 extra for some patches? Oh my goodness, it's true. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Listen, if you want some chrome hearts, let me tell you what you need to do. Go to the store and buy yourself some Levi's, right? 2 pair for $19.99. Then drive across the parking lot and go to Michael's and get yourself a template for some crosses. Now, after you have both jeans and your template, take both jeans home and cut a bunch of crosses from one pair using the template, then sew those crosses onto the other pair. Voila, you got yourself a pair of chrome heart jeans. And I know, somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, nah, Sauce, because when I go to the club, I need for the ladies to know that I'm rocking real chrome hearts. No, you don't, because do you know what women actually like more than a dude who's rolling around in $10,000 jeans? Real estate, and $10,000 can be a down payment on some property. Now, just so we're clear, even though I'm agreeing with Safari on this one, it does not mean that I agree with Safari on everything. Because, can somebody please tell Safari that there's never ever a reason on this earth to be out there in Jamaica rocking a full-length fur coat with some shorts? I mean, come on, Ninja, pick a season. But since I mentioned property, let me tell you this. I want to give a shout out to the 19 black families who got together and pooled their money together to purchase more than 500 acres of land in Toomsboro, Georgia, which is located 2.5 hours outside of Atlanta, where they're currently in the process of building a town called New Freedom.
Collective ownership is powerful. Our ancestors practiced it. So it's almost as if we're tapping into those same successful energies that allowed our ancestors to prosper. And my children are tapping into that energy.
It's important because it creates generational wealth, something that didn't seem obtainable for us as black people. And it's just a way for us to leave something for our children, like build a legacy and just have something like wealth for our children. 3 years ago, I didn't think that I would have 500 acres. So the average person doesn't really think that it's obtainable until you see other people, other regular people going out and buying land. We want to inspire all the black people that we can. Go get you some land and build wealth for your family.
I love it, I love it, I love it. And I played that video on purpose, not only as an incentive, but also as a reminder to all my black people out there. Before you go out and spend $10,000 on some Levi's denim jeans, please go out and invest in something like some property that will create generational wealth for your family. And since we're on the topic, let me share this. The other day, Ricky Rose jumped online to give a piece of advice to young black men. Ricky Rose said, please do yourself a favor and get into the fields of contracting, roofing, architecture, and also construction, because just like in hip-hop, there's a whole lot of money to be made in those fields.
It's the biggest boss in the game, Ricky Rose. How many scream free Lil Durk at that Rolling Loud? How many? All right now, for y'all young hustlers, y'all gotta learn how to do roofing. Y'all gotta learn how to lay marble floors. You gotta learn how to do the plumbing. This is multiple $1 million game, multiple $1 million game. I'm walking up on these real estate sites. I see very few brothers that's on the roofs, that's doing the plumbing, that's doing the drywall, that's doing the electricity. It's a lot of money in that. Once again, how many people said free Lil Durk at Rolling Loud? Exactly.
Let me tell you something, Rick Ross is absolutely right, because even though hip-hop and rapping is sexy and basketball playing is mad lucrative, we have to let our sons and our daughters know that there's real money to be made in other fields. Listen, let me know what you think about everything that we discussed in today's video, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.